Hey everyone, welcome back to another Bouncy Basketball 2 devlog. I'm just gonna start calling the game BB2 from now on. Hey everyone, welcome back to another BB2 devlog. So last week's devlog was a bit short and a bit boring, but that's just the way it is sometimes, and unfortunately I need to start this video off as well by fixing what I didn't have time for last week. I've slowed the game down so it's easier to see where the animations go wrong. I've thought of a few different ways to make the animations and the gameplay work well together, but honestly nothing is as simple as using Unity's animation events to call a method in the script at the correct time during the pass animation. I usually don't want to involve external solutions for my scripting problems, but in this case, when I decide to polish up the animations in the future, I won't have to go back into the script and change things around to match the new animations. I will do some more bug fixes and then I want to leave the gameplay behind me for a while and focus on the customization menu again. I made these two copy and paste buttons so you can more easily edit uniforms. For now, it copies both colors and patterns, but in the future I might make it so that it asks you which part you want to copy. Another little tweak I want to do to the selection areas here is to make it so that you won't only have to scroll, but instead be able to simply tap on either side to change the item. Now moving on to the court customization. I'm not sure how to lay out the menu, but I want to get some placeholder art thrown into the game real fast so I can add the functionality of changing the court colors. Later on I'm probably going to have a screenshot of the court with different parts of it changing color instead. I was thinking of limiting the colors to only the ones used in the jerseys, but that required some extra work, so I thought why not let players just choose whatever colors they want. Either way, teams are set up by default to use their home colors for the court. This week in the garden, I've harvested potatoes from one of the pots we grow them in. The ones closer to the surface were kind of small and damaged though, since I completely forgot to add an extra layer of soil earlier this summer. So I did that on our other potatoes and I will let them grow for another week or two. Otherwise, I've just been collecting stuff for the compost. I threw almost all of the cauliflowers because we had a lot of slugs this year and I just didn't have time to protect them. But I've left them in the ground until now because they attracted all of the slugs away from our other crops in the area, so at least they were good for something. Now there are a few more things I want to do before the week is over. You can see here that I've been working some more on the UI, trying to find the right direction for it, and I think I'm getting closer. I want it to be modern and minimalistic and of course sportive looking, but I struggle to prevent myself from animating everything and making cool transitions between all the menus. I constantly need to remind myself that I can't get bogged down in details this early on in development. BB2 is never going to have the best looking UI and I can't really afford wasting my time trying to make it so. With that said, what I want to do is to replace these buttons here and make a prefab for an invisible scroll area that I can reuse in the future as well. Unity's built-in scroll area seemed a bit overkill, so I made my own little script here using a few interfaces that Unity provides and an event that is triggered when we've scrolled or tapped on the area. I've also made it so that you can set it to a vertical scroll area so I can use it for the team selection. I also added floor color to the court customization and you can now make some pretty nice combinations. So I think that's all for this week's devlog. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.